Hi guys, so today I'm going to do the tag that's going around my makeup story. I thought this would be a fun tag to do on this channel. I didn't want to upload it on my other one, so I thought I would do it here. So I printed out the questions. If you want to do this tag, I'll put the questions below this video as well, and you can post it as a video response, or you can just do it on your own channel or whatever. So the first question is, how old were you when you started wearing makeup? Well, I first started experimenting with makeup when I was in grade 8. So I don't know what year that would be in like sophomore, junior. I have no idea about that system in the States. But I think I was about 13 years old at that time, 13, 14, and that's kind of, I bought like my first eyeliner from CoverGirl or Maybelline or something, and I bought like a mascara and like a lip gloss, and I think I even bought like a CoverGirl foundation, but I wasn't wearing it regularly. It was just more kind of just to try it out, and I'd always wanted to see what, you know, what makeup was all about, but I definitely didn't wear it to school every day or anything like that. And then I think as I actually got older, I became less interested in makeup. Like in my senior year of high school, I don't think I wore makeup like at all. I thought it was just a big waste of time. And you know, I just didn't really care about stuff like that. I was really into music and things like that, so makeup was just like the last thing on my mind. So I guess until I started seriously wearing makeup like every day, or not even every day, but just until I got, you know, more into it, I started buying more makeup products besides just the odd thing here and there. It was probably when I was going to university, and yeah, I think I was like maybe about 20, 21, 22, something like that. I think that's when I got more into makeup and just started wearing it on a regular basis. So yeah. Question number 2 is, how did you get into makeup? Well, basically, I don't know exactly what it was, but I joined Spectra because I just seen some really pretty makeup pictures on there, and I joined Spectranet, which is like a big makeup forum on the internet, and I think that's when I got more into it, because I saw, you know, a lot of people's pictures of them doing photo of the day or face of the day posts, where they would just post whatever they're wearing that day, and I started getting more interested in fashion, so I would look at pictures from like runway shows and stuff, and I just wanted to learn how to do that on myself. And I think that is how I got more into it, and I just started buying, you know, I started buying more and more makeup. I started buying some makeup brushes, more different, you know, different colors and things like that, so I think that's when I kind of got more into it. Question number 3 is, what are some of your favorite makeup brands? I don't really have one favorite brand. I mean, as you know from my videos, I do use a lot of MAC, but it definitely isn't like my one be-all, end-all makeup line. I also really like Illamasqua. It's one of my other favorites. Ben Nye makes some good products. Makeup Forever, NARS. What else do I use a lot of? I mean, I do use some drugstore things, but those are kind of the products that I would definitely recommend to check out, because they're just great. Question number 4 is, what does makeup mean to you? For me, it's about experimenting and about recreating, or not recreating, but just trying out new looks. I mean, I get a lot of inspiration from, you know, either pictures I see in magazines, or sometimes runway shows, or just sometimes an image I have in my head, like especially for the Halloween videos that I do. Most of those are just kind of like themes or things that I think about, and then I just want to try it out. So for me, makeup is really just about artistic experimentation and just trying to come up with new creative ideas all the time. Okay, question number 5 is, if you could only wear 4 products on your face, what would they be? I would probably have to go for concealer, foundation, some kind of lip product, either lipstick or lip gloss, probably a lipstick, and blush. I mean, that means that my eyes are bare, but those are like the products that I definitely need. So blush just gives me some color just because I'm so fair. Lip, same thing. If without anything on my lips, I just look really pale. And foundation, concealer for me is just, I really want to have like an even skin tone, so that's why I chose those 4. Question number 6, what is your favorite thing about makeup? Well, I guess that kind of was similar to question number 4. I mean, for me, makeup is just about creativity, expressing myself through makeup, you know, experimentation, artistry, all those things. Question number 7, what do you think about drugstore makeup and high-end makeup? Well, first of all, I live in a country that doesn't have a ton of good drugstore makeup. I think in North America, or especially in the States, you guys have a huge variety of drugstore makeup. Like, you have so many brands and that offer so many different products, and a lot of them have been reformulated in recent years to improve their quality. So I think that if I had that kind of variety at my disposal, I would probably buy a lot more drugstore makeup. But I mean, where I live, drugstore makeup is also kind of expensive. There aren't really, you know, like Revlon and L'Oreal, they're already like very, very high prices here. So for me, it's not really worth it to buy them because they're so expensive, and just because we don't have that much variety here, like I just can't find some of the colors that I really want and stuff like that. So that's why I do buy a lot of sort of more higher end, just because of the variety of products that are available in high-end makeup. But I think drugstore makeup is totally fine to get started if you're a beginner. Like when I started out, I got all my stuff at the drugstore, you know. You don't need a ton of products to start, so I think drugstore makeup is totally fine as well. Question number 8, what is one tip of advice you can give to a beginner? I think the main thing is that practice does make perfect. You know, nobody's gonna start makeup and be an expert at applying a winged eyeliner or putting on false lashes or getting, you know, a perfect blending done. And I think it's just all about practice, you know, and don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to try out a look that you think is really hard, because I think that's how you actually get better, is by challenging yourself. I remember when I first started to learn how to put on like fluid liner, like the kind of gel eyeliners like this, I was so bad at it. Like I just couldn't do it. But you just get better the more you do it. It's like with anything, you know, if you're a painter, the more paintings you paint, the better you're gonna get at it. So just, you know, don't get discouraged and just keep practicing. Question number 9, what is one makeup trend you never understood? I guess, I don't know what exactly this question means. I guess it's kind of like what makeup trends I don't like. I think one of the main trends that I've kind of gotten away from in recent years is the trend for people, especially who have fair skin or who have, you know, light colored skin, to get like a really bronze look all the time, even in winter. And for me, that's something I've totally just gotten away from in recent years, and I've just kind of accepted that my skin is not, you know, dark, and it's not gonna get like a super tan in the summer, and for me it's totally fine. I actually really like my fair skin, and I don't think it's necessary to always wear tons of bronzer and, like, you know, go tanning or to put on fake bake, which is like the self tanners. And I don't know, I just don't see why we should have to do that. I mean, just accept the skin that you're in. If it doesn't matter what color it is, you know, it's just all about working with what you have. And yeah, so all that kind of self tanner stuff, I've just kind of gotten away from it, I guess, in recent years. Okay, so the last question is, what do you think about the beauty community on YouTube? Overall, I think it's a great community. Obviously, there are, you know, negative aspects to it, which, you know, have been discussed at lengths, you know, in other videos or on blogs and stuff. But overall, I think it's just what you make of it. You know, if you put in a lot of effort, if you stay true to yourself, if you stay true to your viewers and your subscribers, then you're gonna get a lot back. It's very rewarding. You know, it's not every day that people come up to me and tell me they love the makeup that I'm wearing, and, you know, it's just like all these comments that I get every day. They're not, like, I don't take them for granted, and I think it's just really fun to connect with people or to interact with people who are totally into the same thing that you are, because, you know, I don't have a lot of girlfriends that are into makeup as much as I am. Like, most of my friends are just kind of like, you know, normal makeup users. They don't really care about it that much. So for me, it's just really fun to kind of share my own experiences and to share my looks with an audience, I think, that appreciates it and that is into it in the same way. And I mean, of course, there's, like, you know, negative sides to the beauty community as well, but I think it's only a small part, and you can definitely overlook it, because the far greater side is, like, very positive and very rewarding. So yeah, that is my 10 questions on my makeup story. I'll post them below. if you want to do this tag as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.